Hello, good day to you, dear seventh grade student or any individual learning about statistics today. So, this is looking at Math 7, Lesson 8 1, Statistics, talking about measures of central tendency. Excuse me while I focus on breathing. So, statistics, which is the process of gathering and analyzing data. Analyzing, when we're talking about analyzing, we're meaning, to look at, to kind of study, to see if we can make any kind of, why? To make inferences, to see if we can make inferences or conclusions about people or groups of people. Sorry, it's been a hot minute since I've made a video, so I'm not organized. Okay, so why? Statistics are important to make inferences or conclusions. If we're looking at trying to, if this town of Nunde wants to build a, boat launch, that's not going to be really relevant if the people in Nunde don't want a boat launch, if they don't have lots of boats. So they would do a survey, gather some data, and then make a decision based off that. So it's to make inferences, to make conclusions about a given population, which is just a fancy term for a group of people. The population can depend on P-E-O-P-L-E. That looks weird. The population size can depend on, what kind of population you're looking at. The population of Keshikwa School District versus the population of the United States versus the population of New York versus the population of the 7th grade. All different things. There are two main types of data when we're talking about statistics. The first one is qualitative, sounding like quality. Talking about your qualities, things like that. These are not numbers. So this is anything that you would answer a question with that are not numbers, like descriptors, aka your favorites. When someone's asking you what your favorite food is, the answer to that question is French fries or mashed potatoes or broccoli. It's not 4. It's not 5. It's not a number. When someone asks you what your favorite movie is, your answer to that question is Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter. It's not a number. People asking you what your favorite, go away. People asking you, geez Louise, you guys are so nice to bear with me. Your favorite color. Your answer to that question is not a number. So these are all qualitative data. On the flip side of qualitative, we have quantitative, which, yes, sounds like quantity. Quantity meaning numbers or numerical data. Data that involves numbers. Asking you, for example, how many pets do you have at home? How many siblings? How many pairs of shoes? What is your height? What is you'd get frowned upon for asking this one, but your weight, your age, anything that you would answer the question back with a number is numerical data. Okay. When analyzing data, there are two main things that we look at. Two main things that get looked at or get studied. The first one is the center. And the second main thing that we look at is what's called variation. T-I-O-N. Center and variation. And what center means, as I'm sure you can, figure out, Center is just talking about the middle of the data. And we're going to talk about more. Variation, you might notice the prefix in that vary, like variable, like variation, that's the word I just said, like to vary, that's talking about how much the data changes. How much the data changes. That's what's going on there. Variation, meaning to change, to differ. It varies, just like a variable varies. X can represent whatever number I want it to be. It can change depending on the situation. So I think that's a solid start for now. We'll take a break and then we'll take a look at the next part.